All right. So you're doing your Dennis Ugas. Okay, I say you're doing it. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, so last night he finally won a world title. Okay. Too bad he had to do it that way against a, lesser opponent. I mean, Abel Ramos, I wouldn't say that he's not, he's trash, but if like Sano, Yordenis Ugas should have won his world title against Sean Porter. But, nah, I guess they didn't want that. I guess they wanted, Spence versus Porter. That made more sense for, I guess PBC. Boy, I tell you, like, I don't care where you go in boxing, there's always some type of corrupt stuff going down. I mean, even last night on the scorecards, okay? I mean, I had your Dennis Ugas winning in a wide margin, okay? Well, you had one judge who had Abel Ramos winning. Like, what fight was he watching? Okay? I don't know. It's everywhere you go in boxing, okay? It's always going to be some type of corruption. Some type of messed up scorecards, okay? I don't care where you go, all right? Who you chose to watch. You don't want to watch PBC, you want to watch Top Rank, you're going to see the same thing there. Okay, you don't want to watch Top Rank, all right, go watch Matchroom, same thing. It's everywhere you go in boxing. Hey, that's just how, the game is played, all right? So we should be used to it, all right? So whenever we see things like this, we shouldn't be shocked, okay? It means if you watch boxing as long as I did, or even, shoot, since Canelo and Mayweather fight, okay, you should be used to this, all right? Now, the thing is, who is next for old Yordenis? Is it going to be the winner between Garcia and Spence? That'll make sense. All right, it'll make a lot of sense. If he's head in that direction. But who knows the games they might play or so? They might make a left turn and have Yordenis, probably take on a mandatory, or probably have him have a rematch with Sean Porter. Who knows? Maybe the PBC wants Porter to have another belt. Okay, make him a world champion. Okay, so yeah, have him face Yordenis, Ugas in a rematch, or they might put him up against Keith Thurman. But I seriously doubt that. I mean, Keith Thurman, he might end up pricing himself out. I mean, look, have you seen the way Yordenis Ugas was dropping them body shots on Abel Ramos last night? Nah, I'm pretty sure Keith was checking that out. It's like, ooh, oh no, man. I hope Henry don't ask me to fight this dude. No, Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that's going to be in the plans, but it might just happen. They might try to have him face Keith Thurman. Who knows? Or he could put him up against Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I mean, like, I understand that Crawford is looking for that fight with Kell Brook. Actually, Crawford, he don't care who he fights. The way he sounds. I mean, if you heard his interview on ESPN, hey man, if it's Kell, it's Kell. If it's this guy, it's that guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand that Bob Arum is pushing for the Kell Brook fight, but they can't make it. Who knows? I mean, Yordenis Ugas just got finished fighting, and so he might throw him in the ring, try to make that fight between Yordenis Ugas and Terrence Bud Crawford. Damn, if that happened, yo, I don't know. I think Ugas would beat Crawford. When was the last time Crawford fought? I mean, Ugas, he's coming like fresh off of this fight here. I mean, what? Crawford's looking for a fight in November? Yeah. So we in September now, like 2 months from now, have him jump back in the ring with Crawford. See, Bob Arum, he might think Crawford will have an advantage, with Ugas coming off a fight so close, you know what I mean? 2 months. But then again, it could play against him, right? Because like I said, Crawford hasn't fought in a while. So we'll see how this whole thing is going to go. All right, who's next for old Yordenis Ugas? And talking about my man Spence, look, I understand with the car accident and everything. I mean, My man Danny Garcia over there in Philly, you know, he's mostly a hometown, fighter for me and whatnot. But shoot, I truly do believe Spence could bounce back. Okay, I mean, look, Spence, he's like the real life Rocky. Okay, he takes a beating in the beginning, and in the end, yo, my man comes out on top. All right. So let's see if this will happen in their fight this coming November. But a lot of people is counting Spence out. Wow, I'm surprised. I mean, with the people I talk to, it seems like Earl Spence is the underdog in this fight. Wow. So, anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.